Yay! Hello, everybody. I'm Whitney, one of the founders of Sakara. Today, joining me on this wonderful YouTube Live, we have Colleen, our in-house nutritionist.
Hi,
Thanks for
everyone.
coming back on here with me again today. Um, Danielle is out today, and so it's just the two of us, but we are going to be doing a deep dive into one of the best supplements we have in our lineup, which is dun, 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 the Cell Reset. Yes, I love this product. It is made with fulvic acid and wild blueberry. Today, we're going to be taking you on a deep dive into this product, what it is, what it's made out of, why it works, how it works in your body. Are you ready to go back to science class? Because Colleen is going to take you there. Yeah, so feel free to jump into the chat with any questions you have for us. And I want to remind you of or let you know about our special offer today. So for today only, we love doing these special offers in our YouTube lives. Today only, if you purchase any one of our new supplements, so that's Cell Reset, I just ate some of our metabolism bites. I love this one. Took my night service last night, slept like a baby. And of course, my daily elixir liquid multivitamin shot this morning. So if you buy any one of those brand new supplements using the code community_CR, like Cell Reset, then 10 lucky winners today, you get entered in to win, and 10 lucky winners today are going to win our exclusive Sakara VIP launch mailer. So I showed that to you a couple of these lives back. It has a deluxe size sample of each of those 4 supplements in a beautiful box. And it also comes with a limited edition Sakara sleep mask that is so silky and so nice. And then also a special bonus. Today it's the double whammy, Colleen.
Yeah, for sure.
People are getting extra things. So not only do you get entered to win that VIP mailer with the deluxe sample size of the 4 products, but you also get a complimentary sample of Cora Organics' new active algae balancing probiotic mask. So that is a probiotic skin mask. You get a sample of that with a $100 purchase of supplements. So if you're going in, you're buying some of our supplements, you spend over $100, you're going to get a complimentary sample of that Cora Organics new active algae balancing probiotic skin mask. I
And
actually just used that skin mask last week.
and
It's
love
it's
it.
nice. No, it's lovely. It's very moisturizing, hydrating. We love Miranda Kerr, who is the founder of Cora Organics. Having dinner with her on Friday night this week. I'm really excited about that.
That's
So
awesome.
that's only while supplies last. We do have a limited supply of those. So if you're interested, definitely jump on that offer while we have it. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk
So
about
reset.
Cell Reset. Um,
Amazing.
so it's the main ingredient in our Cell Reset is fulvic acid.
Yes,
And I love fulvic acid because it's a powerful antioxidant, but I think it's something that a lot of people don't know about. So
definitely.
can
Yep.
you, can you give us a little overview, Colleen, about fulvic acid?
I would love to. Yeah. So when we were developing this product, fulvic acid kind of came through our pipeline, came kind of in front of all of us. And I was super excited about this. It's not one that you hear about a ton, but its benefits, antioxidant benefits are absolutely amazing. So our fulvic acid is derived from something called humic shale ore. Another thing you're probably like, what is that? What does that mean? That essentially is decomposed organic matter. So ancient soil. And why that is so beneficial is because it's so mineral rich, really rich in bioactives. And so again, it just creates that really great antioxidant support for your body. Like Whitney just showed you, you drop it right into your mouth. It tastes amazing. And it really does benefit you down to the cellular level, which we will talk about what that means and why that matters. Um,
I so like you said, it's two droppers and you don't have to fill it all the way up to the top. I feel like that's always a question we get is like, my dropper doesn't fill all the way to the top. No, this is a dropper full. Just, you pinch it and
yes.
fill it up, and the amount that comes in there is a dropper full like that. And then you just can drop it straight into your mouth. I like to put it under my tongue. Mm.
It's so good. And the taste of it is amazing too, with that wild blueberry, which adds more antioxidant benefit to the whole product. So the whole thing is just absolutely incredible.
My son, who's 4 years old, he loves it too. He asks for it because it's so delicious, the wild blueberry. And over the years, I've, bought so many different fulvic acid supplements. And they just sit there on my counter. I never take them. They're kind of like dark and murky. They don't really taste good.
Yeah.
They're not appetizing. They're kind of in a pouring bottle. It's not easy. And this just makes it so easy and so fun and delicious that I remember to take it and I look forward to taking it. And again, supplements don't work if you don't take them.
It's so true. And I like to take it too. Once I have my daily elixir shot, this goes really well, both flavor wise, but also benefit wise, in terms of just then I take two dropperfuls under my tongue, and I feel like I'm getting that much more from both of the products.
Right. So I consider this our nutrient booster.
Mhm.
So I love that you're doing it the daily elixir multivitamin. And then taking this with it is going to boost the nutrient absorption, the nutrients that you get from that multivitamin, because fulvic acid helps carry those nutrients into your cells. So, in today's day, if you're not always eating Sakara, then the nutrition that you're eating doesn't contain as many nutrients in it. The soil quality isn't what it once was. And so our food is just not as full of nutrition as it used to be. And so, by adding a fulvic acid to it, that means you're going to get even more nutrition from the food that you're eating.
Exactly. And I love that you're talking about all the way down to cellular health. I feel like this is not something people talk about. It's not very tangible. But the health of our cells, I always tell our team, is the health of our body, right? And so if we have unhealthy cells, unnourished cells, really that starts to present itself in different ways that are then tangible in the body. Things like wrinkling dull skin, thinning or graying hair, fatigue and energy. So these are all kind of indicators, or Whitney, as you like to say, kind of those check engine lights that something needs to be addressed, that there might be something going on at a cellular level.
And I think that it's really exciting that there are things that we can do, that we don't just have to accept it as a part of life. So, if you do feel like you're lacking in energy, or if you're dealing with the thinning hair, that it's not just something that you have to face alone and just deal with, that, getting more nutrients into your body can help you feel more energized, can help support your hair. If our hair is one of those things that our bodies is not, it's going to be one of the last things on the list to support, right? So if the nutrients from our food is going to go help to support our brain, our heart, our lungs, first and foremost. Those are kind of at the top of the hierarchy pyramid of necessities for survival. And hair, skin, and nails is really at the bottom. So if your body's not getting enough nutrition, then hair, skin, and nails is going to suffer. And but those are the things we want because they make us feel good. I think it's important to feel good in your body and love the way you look, and hair, skin, and nails goes into that. And at the base of having healthy skin and nails is our cells.
Exactly. And I feel like for all of the symptoms that we've been talking about, the energy, the hair, skin, and nails, even development of like potential chronic disease, or if you get your labs done and things aren't trending in the right direction, it can be a little bit confusing or sometimes frustrating. It feels like, what is the reason behind it? And I feel like the good news and empowering news is that there is a word behind all of that, and it is called oxidative stress. And today I want to do a deep dive into what that is because I think it's a term kind of like inflammation. It gets tossed out there. A lot of people don't know what it means, but we know it's not a good thing. And so today, definitely, I want to walk through that with Whitney to kind of talk about what is oxidative stress, how can we combat it specifically with our cell reset, why does it matter for you, and really hopefully educate all of you on how to get to the root cause of all of these symptoms you might be experiencing.
Yeah, so I know that you have a little graphic here.
I
Can
do.
you take us through and teach us about um, oxidative stress? Where does it come from?
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my screen and share this image. I'm very much a visual learner, and I feel like for this one, it's easy to have a more tangible kind of what's going on in this explanation. So
Oh, take us to science class, Colleen. We're
for
ready.
sure. I love to do it. So, we'll start at a high level with what is oxidative stress. And that essentially is a condition, if you will, where there's an imbalance between a molecule called free radicals and another molecule called antioxidants. So that's what you'll see on the screen here, this antioxidant molecule, as opposed to what is this free radical molecule. And so that oxidative stress is something that happens when we have too many free radicals and not enough antioxidants. And so this excess accumulation, if you will, of free radicals can create a lot of damage and harm in our body. And when the free radicals kind of outweigh the antioxidants in our body, they can tend to do a lot of harm and damage. And so really what this photo is showing here is like the power of antioxidants. So the free radical, is this very unstable molecule. And what happens is it basically circulates around your body, knocking into things, damaging things, organs, cells, all of your tissues, in order to find an electron to neutralize it. And the really cool thing about antioxidants in the body is that it has electrons to donate to neutralize that free radical. So it will stop essentially. I think of a free radical like a toddler knocking around and knocking things over until everything is a complete mess. And
Until
that
it gets a
antioxidant.
snack.
Exactly. And the antioxidant is the snack that will calm the toddler down, so that it doesn't create a lot of damage. And so really what our cell reset, that fulvic acid that we have in our cell reset is doing is providing the antioxidants that your body needs to neutralize those free radicals.
Amazing. And I think, when I think about oxidative stress and I think about free radicals, my mind goes towards aging. That this is when you're learning about what causes aging and how our bodies age, this is a huge piece of that conversation is about these free radicals and the damage that they can do within our body, how that can lead to aging. And when we talk about slowing the aging process, when we talk about longevity and keeping our bodies, as youthful and healthy for as long as possible, we have to talk about antioxidants, specifically for that reason that you just showed.
Exactly. And I think really it goes back to that messaging of healthy cells equals healthy body. And really, so those free radicals go around, they do all that damage, and they really can have a big consequence on not only the membrane of our cells, so that outer layer, which we really want to have great integrity so our cells can do the jobs that they need to, but these free radicals can also impact our DNA. And so, we know over the past however many years in science is that the DNA that we're born with has different opportunities to express in different ways, which is really empowering because if we're genetically predisposed for a certain condition, it doesn't necessarily mean that we will develop that condition. We just have to take care of our DNA, make sure we're giving it the nutrients it needs, that it doesn't kind of endure any harm, unnecessary harm, if you will, from these free radicals. So this is a really good tool to kind of have in your toolkit for that preventative measure, which I think is really cool.
Yes. And this, so, like with all of our products, we want to make it easy for you.
Yeah.
Um, like I said before, it can be difficult to get this into your body, but we thought about what does your lifestyle look like? You're busy, you have a million other things on your mind. Your wellness shouldn't just be another thing on your to-do list. Um, so we put it in a really nice, chic bottle that you can leave it out on your counter next to your daily elixir, next to your toothbrush, slide it into your skincare routine. This is beauty from the inside out for sure. If we're talking about skin health, talking about cellular health, like that is where you want to start with the foundation of your skincare routine is really caring about your skin and your skin's health, making sure it has the right nutrition to grow and to regenerate properly. You have that cellular turnover every 30 days.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you're getting those cells the proper nutrition.
A
So it
hundred.
sits right there on your beauty counter next with your skincare. You're doing your moisturizer in the morning, take a shot of your daily elixir, a couple dropperfuls of your cell reset, get that extra nutrition into your cells, help neutralize free radicals. Um, Tastes delicious, wild blueberry, which is great for that brain booster that we all need. I know I need that too. Um, or you can even toss it in your bag, and take it with lunch,
Yeah.
so that you're boosting the nutrition that you're getting from your lunch as well.
Yeah, this is one that I definitely like to take with me living in Manhattan. A lot of pollutants, a lot of chemicals that I don't have control over. And so again, like this is a tool that I can have with me in the days that I'm really out and about more so than usual. I can just drop some of this into my mouth and know I really am giving my body the antioxidant support that it needs. Because really those free radicals, I think it also can be confusing kind of where they come from. So maybe we can talk a little bit
Tell
about
us. Tell us.
what drives free radical production. So I would say first and foremost, it's going to be kind of your external environment, right? So things like pollution or chemicals and toxins, really those kind of more harmful chemicals and molecules in your environment,
Right, like if
even
you're flying on an airplane and you're breathing that jet fuel, ooh,
that's
you
exactly
can smell
right.
it, then your body needs to detoxify it.
If you can smell it, it's already in circulation, and you should definitely be supporting your body in detoxifying it. That's exactly right. I always think that too when I'm walking around the city and, there's a new build going up right across the corner from me. So I know that that's releasing a lot of chemicals into the air. Another thing is that typically around this time of year when the seasons are changing, there's a lot of kind of sprays that go into, spraying for getting rid of bugs or everything that kind of goes into like spraying different chemicals into the earth. And so when that happens, I typically wake up a little bit puffier and I can tell my skin is lacking that luster that it once had. And so, again, this is a really good product to give yourself the antioxidants that you need to kind of combat the free radicals that are coming from your external environment.
Yeah. And I think for some people, it might feel a little strange um, to be thinking about a skincare routine or these, types of things from the inside out. But I just can't emphasize enough that if you want good skin, if you want healthy, resilient skin, it starts from the inside. It starts with your diet, it starts with your nutrition. And these supplements can help to boost that nutrition or help fill nutritional gaps. Um, so that's why I keep it on my counter with my skincare routine. It's part of my beauty routine. Um, and then also for the energy that I get. I mean, energy, especially as I get older, I just realize like how important and how special it is. And I value every drop of my energy that I have. And if something's going to help give me some energy, then, I'm doing it.
Awesome.
So I love this for that little energy boost as well. And it's not like a caffeine energy boost. It's just helping your body to naturally have better energy.
Yeah, well, not to bring us back to science class, but I'm sure we all remember the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And so, really, this all goes back to we are nourishing the cells, we're supporting the cells. And with that, energy from inside is a natural byproduct because we're creating a really robust environment for the mitochondria to do the job that they need to do in producing energy. So, you're less reliant on things like caffeine or pre-workouts or any type of booster, which, can feel good in the moment, but we've all experienced that crash an hour later. And so when you're taking something like a cell reset and you're getting that natural energy, you don't feel the crash and it feels really, really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
And um, like I said, my son loves the taste of it. He asks, "Can I have some of the blueberry drops?"
Yeah.
He wants it. It's just a delicious little treat. I mean, I when I'm kind of just like, ooh, I just want a little something. If I haven't taken them yet today, I'll take those. I'll do my metabolism bites, just a nice little sweet treat. And you're getting great nutrients into your body. Like you're doing something good for your body through these things. Um, I will remind everybody that for today only, we do have a special offer for you all. So if you purchase any one of our new supplements, the Cell Reset, the Metabolism Bites, the Daily Elixir Liquid Multivitamin, or my favorite, the Night Service, I love that one. It's amazing.
So
They're all amazing, but that one is my personal secret favorite. Then you get entered in to win one of our VIP launch mailers. So that is the mailer that we sent out to, the influencers and our celebrity friends when we launch this line of supplements. And so you get entered in to win one of those deluxe mailers that comes with a sample of each one of the supplements. It also comes with a limited edition silk sleep mask, Sakara sleep mask that is so nice. Um, and so there will be 10 lucky winners for that. So we'll pick 10 people if you are purchasing today using that code community_CR, be entered to win that deluxe mailer. But today it's the double whammy day. And if you're purchasing over $100 worth of our supplements, then you get a complimentary sample of the Cora Organics brand new active algae balancing probiotic skin mask. So I really love that you're going to be working from your beauty from the inside out, and then if you spend over that $100, then you get that sample of the Cora Organic skin mask, and you work on your beauty from the outside in too.
Oh, great. Inside out and outside in beauty really is what it's all about.
Yes.
So we got a really good question on serving size from Samantha. We do say taking two dropperfuls right under your tongue is really great, no matter what time of day you're going to get the antioxidant benefit. That being said, you can take more if needed. Like I said, if you're in a place where pollution's really high or you feel like you're not eating as many antioxidants from plant-rich food that day, you can definitely
Traveling.
up your dose.
If you're traveling, or maybe you've gone out to drink, had a few drinks or some fried food. I
Yeah.
think, if you're thinking about those times that your body does need a little extra boost, then this is something that can be helpful to have that extra dosage. It's not going to be harmful.
Exactly. And you'll get the benefit with just the two dropper fulls, but if you need to add on, you definitely can. There are certain times in my life where I know that I've definitely needed a little bit more, so can definitely plus up from there.
Right. So your daily maintenance is the two dropper fulls. That's what you're going to do on a daily basis. And then if there's something that happens where, like you can smell that jet fuel, or you went to a wedding and had too many drinks, like those would be great times to give yourself a little added boost that your body needs a little extra nutrition to help support itself.
Exactly. Back to the antioxidants. That's the other kind of part of this that I love is that at Sakara, we're all about getting antioxidants from really plant-rich foods. Plants are so abundant naturally in antioxidants. So they are, as you're eating your Sakara, they are essentially doing that lending of the electron to neutralize all the free radicals. But that being said, we know that eating Sakara is not always possible for everyone, and we don't always have access to the highest quality foods. And so when we are eating more processed foods or a diet that's a little bit lower in antioxidants, this makes for a really good kind of substitute or tool to have in your toolkit in order to ensure that you are getting the antioxidants that your cells need.
Yes,
In
exactly.
beautiful packaging, as Whitney is showing us.
I know, it's just so pretty that I needed to show it again. This is how it arrives in this beautiful green box.
Yeah,
And then you
so
have it
pretty.
inside. Um, yeah, but I think that that's one of the things that actually people undervalue at, when they're thinking about ordering our nutrition program
Yeah.
is the antioxidants. Like we're giving you a whole rainbow of antioxidants in your meals.
Yeah.
And it's for this same reason to help you to neutralize the free radicals, to help your body with the energy, with the cellular turnover so that you have beautiful skin and hair and nails. I mean, so that it supports your longevity. Um, and I mean, all those just amazing benefits that we talked about. And so this is, like if you're not getting that rainbow of antioxidants every day, then I would definitely get this product to help boost those antioxidants. Our bodies need a lot. They're under a lot of stress in today's day. There's lots of chemicals in our environments. Even if you can't necessarily smell them, they're there. I mean, I got a molecule air purifier, and
Yeah.
the pro one because it tells you like what level of air quality you have, and it tells you what's in it. And I mean, sometimes these things it's too much information, but it'll tell me about my air quality, and so I know when there are things going on in the air, and it's just there's just so much that we can't even see or smell that is in our environment affecting us. So we have to do our best to protect our bodies, protect our health, and nutrition is one of the best ways that we can lend our bodies that extra support.
Definitely.
Cell reset is going to help support your body on a cellular level. Our cells are the building blocks of our body, of our organs, of our tissues, of our skin, our hair, our nails. The cell reset, the fulvic acid helps to take those nutrients from your food or from your daily elixir multivitamin and help deliver them into your cells so you can soak up more of that great nutrition, getting it to where it needs to go.
Exactly. And not to mention with this too, and for all of our products, we do a lot of extensive testing, which I think is so important in the supplement industry with supplements, period. Sometimes when you're buying supplements, you're not always sure, what's inside, and it's the level of the active where it says it is. And so with our products, you can definitely trust we have done our due diligence in ensuring that these are the cleanest, highest quality supplements that you can get.
Yeah, I think that's really important because, especially people will just buy random supplements off of Amazon or, just looking at price as the thing that they're comparing for. But when it comes to supplements, you want to make sure that you are going for quality because quality really matters, especially if this is something that you're putting into your body every single day. You want to make sure that you're picking something that is high quality that's actually benefiting you, that your body is not just adding something for your body to have to detox out, but is doing what it's supposed to do and helping to boost your health and boost your nutrition. So I think that's such an important thing to mention, Colleen, that we have, rigorous standards. I mean, we have a long no list of over 150 ingredients of things that we will not include into our supplements. We make sure we get third-party tested, GMP certified, good manufacturing practices. That is a standard of quality that you must look for on all of your supplements. And make sure that everything is high quality. This is something I put into my body every day. I give it to my child. So we want to make sure that we are giving you the highest quality level of supplements out there, from the sourcing to the manufacturing to even to the packaging. We want this to feel good in your life, and it's something, make you feel good knowing it's something that you can trust.
Exactly. And to the point of our very long no list, which I don't know if I've ever seen one quite as long as ours, which can pose definitely challenges for us in development. But to us, it really is worth it because if we were to add kind of these other additional ingredients, those have the potential to then generate the ROS, those free radicals. And so that essentially would combat the benefit of this product. And so, definitely looking out for the fillers and additives and different supplements on the market and the food that you're consuming. Those are really big generators of free radicals, but you have Cell Reset for you here to combat that free radical damage and really boost the health of your cells and everything that has to follow. So health of your organs, health of your tissues, skin, nails, hair, energy, you name it. It really is like a all-in-one product, which I think makes it so special.
I agree. And I love that I think of this, like I said before, I think of this as a nutrient booster.
Mhm.
So I love, and I left my daily elixir in the bathroom on the counter. I should have brought it over too. But doing them together. So if you're gonna buy our liquid daily multivitamin, which is one of our best sellers, people love it because they're tired of taking a handful of supplements and choking down pills every day or even forgetting. So they're over there in the kitchen in a drawer in a cabinet. Um, you know, so people are loving the Daily Elixir liquid multivitamin right on your counter. Then get this one too, so that you're boosting the nutrition that you're getting from your multivitamin. So let it do even more work for you, get even better, more benefits. It's a great little 1-2 punch.
So great. And Whitney, I think we have a really good deal happening today. Can you remind us about the what you win?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mouthful, but it is so amazing. It's a double whammy day where you get the opportunity for two different things, not just one. So you're getting, if you're make a purchase of any of our new supplements, like I said before, Cell Reset, the Metabolism Bite, love these ones so much. The Daily Elixir multivitamin that I was just talking about, or our night service incredible sleep supplement. Then you get, and you use the code community_CR, like Cell Reset. You get entered in to win one of our exclusive Sakara VIP mailers. Those were those luxury, beautiful mailers that we sent out to influencers. Comes with a silky eye mask, so you get some extra wonderful beauty sleep. There will be 10 of those winners today. So you have a good shot of winning this because there will be 10 winners today. One of them could be you. So make sure that you make a purchase of any of our supplements to get entered in to win that. And then if you spend over $100 on supplements today, then you will also score a complimentary sample of the Cora Organics brand new product. It's an active algae balancing probiotic skin mask. So that's really, it's balancing. It has the probiotics in it to help with your skin microbiome. It's very hydrating, moisturizing. So you'll get that sample in with your supplements if you spend over $100 today. So that's just while supplies last. It's a limited supply, a limited offer. So if you're interested in getting that extra bonus gift, then make sure that you go ahead and do that today. And if you're thinking about trying any of our supplements, today is a great day because you get, you know, entered in to win that and you get the probiotic skin mask. So you're getting a little added bonus if you purchase today. So if you're thinking about it, go ahead and do it. You're gonna love it. These taste amazing. I know that taste is really important. I mean, we are serving meals out to people out in the world and they have to taste good or else people aren't gonna eat them. So we make sure that it's the same with our products.
Yes.
Has to taste good. It can't just be functional, has to taste good.
Gotta taste good for sure.
So the
And
wild
I
blueberry it's like sweet, but it's tart. It's really good.
It's really delicious. It complements the daily elixir so well. And for anyone who maybe has just joined, I might pull up my image again, bring us back to science class to kind of really ground us in why the cell reset is so awesome. So we're talking about oxidative stress, which if you have been on the webinar for since the beginning, you can now go tell all your friends and family what is oxidative stress? Why do we have to care about it? You're going to sound absolutely brilliant, but it really is this imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body. So free radicals, they're coming from things like pollution, toxins and chemicals in our environment. The other really interesting part is they're actually a natural byproduct of our metabolic process. So even if we live in the cleanest environment out there, we still have free radicals generating in our body. It's a very natural process, which is what makes antioxidants so important. And so fulvic acid, which is the main ingredient in our cell reset, is really rich in those antioxidants, really works to neutralize those free radicals and make sure that we're not driving any further oxidative stress, which damages our cells, our tissues, our organs, and can lead to a number of different symptoms like fatigue, skin dullness, hair loss, graying of hair, energy loss, you name it, the symptoms can be there depending on what it looks like for you. So really getting those antioxidants is such an essential piece to optimizing your health and well-being.
Right. All those symptoms that you just mentioned, they're not just, a fact of life. There is something you can do about them. And so by boosting your antioxidant levels, by boosting the intake of antioxidants into your diet, you can help neutralize those free radicals like you're talking about. And so that they don't do all that damage in our bodies. So
Right.
antioxidants are really, really important. We used to just be out in the world as nomads, eating lots of antioxidants all day long, picking some fresh berries and getting, some leaves and different things like that, right? All filled with these amazing antioxidants.
Yeah.
But today, if you're eating highly processed foods, bread, meat, cheese, coffee, and alcohol as your five major food groups, like most people are, you're not getting enough antioxidants into your diet. And that can lead to all those premature aging symptoms that you just mentioned. So if we're talking about keeping our health, our energy levels up, our skin looking glowy and bright and maintaining that collagen in our skin for as long as possible, then antioxidants are one of the essential keys. And you want to make this part of your beauty routine. I keep this right on my counter with my skincare products. I'm, putting on my moisturizer and my different serums, putting my vitamin C serum on my skin, which is an antioxidant, right?
It is.
And I take my cell reset antioxidants on the outside, antioxidants on the inside.
Okay.
So, doing beauty from the inside out, beauty from the outside in. You want to hit it from both directions. And if you're just spending your money on creams alone, then, it's a bit of a waste of money. You need to be going at it from both directions and helping with that as your skin is doing the cellular turnover that it does every month. You want to have those healthy cells in your skin. So, cell reset is going to help you to boost those antioxidants to help your cells for better skin all over, better skin, better cells,
Everywhere.
every part of your body.
Exactly, not just your face. I will say, I recently was asked, what did I change in my skincare routine? And I was like, I've started taking Cell Reset every single day. So it really, really does work. It's derived from that, like we said before, that humic shale ore. What is that? That's essentially decomposed organic matter. And why do we have to consume that? It's because it's so rich in minerals and antioxidants and bioactive nutrients that are so, so good for our cells, and our overall vitality, but also has those tangible effects of hair, skin, nails, and all of that.
It's like compressed plant matter, right? It's very highly concentrated down into this fulvic acid material that then does amazing things in our body. It's one of the Earth's special, you know, elixirs of life that we have here, that we can use to help support our bodies and support our energy and our longevity. So I love it, but I've tried to take fulvic acid over the years, and it's just not something I could ever stick to or look forward to or remember to do. And now with this product, we've thought about you. We thought about how busy you are. We thought about, just not making taking your supplements another thing on your to-do list, but actually sliding it into your skincare routine. You're already doing it. So putting it in a beautiful bottle that just lines up nicely with your other beautiful skincare products. And so you're habit stacking. It's not something you need to remember to go do. You're already doing things, just slide it in, habit stack, skincare, your supplements, beauty from the outside, beauty from the inside. Make it easy, make it taste good. Wild blueberry, you're getting extra antioxidants and it tastes delicious.
Yeah,
Sweet, tart, it's amazing. And boom, you're getting those antioxidants into your body.
there you
It's,
go. It's
you
so great. I always like to say too, I'm like the body, we forget, is so nutrient dependent. Everything in our body requires different nutrients. And so I think that's what makes this entire supplement line so special, because we really thought about what nutrients is the body missing and what does it need in order to function at peak capacity, where all of you who are now taking the supplements really start to feel that. So not only with our cell reset with the fulvic acid, but we also have our liquid multivitamin, the daily elixir with certain very bioavailable nutrients that your body needs on a daily basis. And then on top of that, we have our night service. We all know sleep is so essential for looking beautiful and feeling amazing. So sleep is so important. I know that's your secretly your favorite, Whitney, although they're all really, really great. And then we have our metabolism bite, and really these are all designed to work with your body and for your body so you can feel those really tangible results after taking them.
I know that we're just supposed to be talking about cell reset today, but can we talk about these metabolism bites for just a second?
Yes.
Because I'm so obsessed with them. They're pomegranate flavored. They're very like sophisticated, mature gummy. They're not like a sugary, you know, sweet, sugary gummy. They're really tasty, sweet, tangy, tart.
Yeah.
But they have these incredible benefits.
They
And
do. And as opposed to most gummies, I would say on the market, I'm seeing gummies everywhere. And if you look at their ingredient list, the first ingredient is cane sugar. So we don't use any refined sugars in our gummies. So, but they still have that great gummy texture. And then they do have these incredible ingredients, which we'll do a deep dive into next week. I know Danielle will be back on and she's going to be so excited to talk about this one, but it has a saffron extract and then it also has an extract of an African spice fruit. And they both are really beneficial for supporting your appetite. I'll never say curbing your appetite because we definitely don't want to suppress appetite. You're supposed to be listening to your body, but stress-induced cravings can come about, boredom-induced cravings can come about. And so this supplement does a really good job at really attenuating those. And then the other ingredient from the African spice fruit is really great for supporting fat oxidation, so burning any kind of stubborn fat that you might have in your body. So it's a double whammy. It's amazing.
Yeah, and one of my friends texted me this week and she was like, my stomach is so much flatter and, I'm less bloated and this is the only thing I've changed. Is it possible that these are already working for me? Like, yes, yes, they are.
Exactly.
So people are getting great results. They're surprised by the level of results that they are seeing with these.
Yes.
I love also just the mood benefits that I get from this. Saffron is such a great ingredient, very expensive ingredient, but it's amazing. There's a reason why it's expensive because it is like this kind of euphoric ingredient where it's shown in studies to have these mood boosting benefits, at the level of like a prescription drug. And so you're getting some of that saffron in there that helps to lift your mood so that you're not just going towards snacks and sweets to satisfy that and give you that little dopamine booster, but just like my heart feels lighter. I don't know how to explain it, but I just
That.
it's like takes the edge off. I'm a little less irritable. Life just feels a little bit more fun. And
I
then
love
I also love that I'm getting um, better results from my workouts and the work that I'm putting into my body. That it's helping my metabolism work better from turning that food into energy
yes.
and kick my body into burn mode.
I
So
love it. It's so amazing. A peek behind the curtain for everyone. In developing these products, I will say the people we worked with really were amazed at the formulations that we came up with. And, these are definitely second to none on the market. We put so much thought into it. We used the highest quality ingredients out there. We really made sure they work for your biology, as opposed to kind of throwing off your biology. And so, like Whitney said, you can really feel those tangible benefits, and not to mention they are delicious as well. They're
mhm.
nice and chewy.
They're so tasty. I already ate a couple today, but I'm gonna eat one more.
It's okay. You need the mood boosting, nice and light. They're delicious, as is our blueberry fulvic acid. I mean, all of the flavors of all of the products are so refined. It doesn't feel like you're eating candy or a child supplement. It really feels elevated, sophisticated, and a really nice part to have as a habit in your day.
So today is definitely the day. If you're thinking about, getting any of these products, if you're tempted to try one of our supplements, today is the day because we are offering a special offer just for you. If you use the discount code or what's it called? Use the code
Yes,
community_CR, then you get entered to win one of our Sakara VIP deluxe mailers. Those are those beautiful mailers that have the sample size of each one of our 4 brand new supplements in that box. It also comes with the limited edition Sakara sleep mask, which is so nice and silky and great for that beauty sleep. So we're gonna draw names and of people who purchased today using that code community_CR and select 10 lucky winners. to receive that deluxe sampler with all of the different supplements, the 4 different supplement samples. And then also, if you spend over $100 today, then you will get a complimentary sample size of Cora Organics. That's Miranda Kerr, the supermodel, Victoria's Secret, super like world-renowned supermodel Miranda Kerr, her brand Cora Organics, which is an organic skincare line. She has a brand new product out. It's called the Active Algae Balancing Probiotic Mask. Try to say that 5 times fast.
Mouthful.
But it's a really great balancing mask. It's hydrating and it helps your skin microbiome. And you'll get a sample size of that with a purchase of any of our supplements over $100 today. So use that code community_CR, like cell reset, so that you can be entered to win. Yeah, but our supplements are just made with so much thought, so much care, the way that they all support each other as well. That the cell reset helps boost your nutrient absorption from the daily elixir. That the night service, is really important for our metabolism. It's not just, okay, let's get a nice restful night of sleep, but it's helping your cellular repair as well. It's helping your metabolism as well. So, that works synergistically also with the other ones, the metabolism bites. I mean, these are selling like crazy. People are coming back and
Yep,
buying again and buying more because they're so good and they're getting those results. They're writing into us and telling us about the results that they're getting. Think, surprised that these gummies can have that effect on their body, on their mood, on their, physique, how they look and how they feel. But each one of these different products, they work synergistically together. Everything was really thoughtfully made with the highest quality ingredients, from the sourcing to the manufacturing to the third-party testing. Just thought and precision in each piece, each step of the process, the flavor, all of it, to make sure that we're giving you the highest quality nutrition and just in the most simplest forms that fit into your lifestyle. So you don't have to think about it. It's just easy and doable, because supplements don't work if you don't take them. So it has to be enjoyable and easy to do.
exactly. Exactly right. And this one was such a fun one to talk about. I feel like we could sit here for hours and hours and hours, but I hope everyone learned a little something about oxidative stress, free radicals, and why you need cell reset, and really can start to incorporate it into your daily routine.
Yeah, thanks for taking us to science class today, Colleen. That was fun. I'm gonna
So
go tell all my friends about free radicals and how antioxidants can neutralize those free radicals, why we all need to be eating the rainbow,
fun.
taking our cell reset, so that we can feel better, look better for longer, long into our lives.
Exactly. So good. It was so fun to be here. Thank you guys for having me and tuning in. Yeah,
Feel free to write in with more questions if you have questions, but really try it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna feel the difference. Excited, and we will see you next week to be talking about
yeah,
metabolism bites.
so good.
So join in. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.